Hey, how y'all doing? So I wanted to make a quick YouTube video in regards to what's going on with the border wall. And the thing is I don't think it's a matter of politics, as much as unfortunately the Democrats are making it about politics. I think it's a matter of national security. So here's the thing. Having border walls, it is not immoral in a sense because Democrats want to speak about morals. Democrats, looking at prior videos, they want to talk about Jesus Christ and yada yada. But here's the thing. Let's see. When all the people came together as one, and I think this was back in the Babylonian times, when all the people came together as one, um, God actually broke up the peoples, and he separated the peoples amongst different nations. Okay, so since Democrats want to bring the Holy Bible and Christianity into the mix, I think it's fair to say, okay, what about when God broke the people up during these times? Really take that into consideration. Okay, I think Hillary Clinton said something about the import the importance of having like borders or emphasized the importance of nations sovereignty, but I think she did it in regards to like Europe. So if she may be concerned about like what's going on with Europe and let's say in these open borders, then we should also care about our nation. Okay, so they have nations over there, and the United States of America, it is a nation. Um, but here's the thing: with all these open borders, it becomes extremely easy for the drug cartels to push their drugs, for gang members to enter, for let's see, with the illegal caravan, I think there was 100 ISIS terrorists that were identified, and I think this was in Guatemala. So it makes it extremely easy for a lot of these people to sneak into our country. Having a border wall would fix that problem, and it would basically channel people into the port of entries to where we would be able to properly, identify them and then assess their medical conditions. Okay, this is this is pretty important, and I agree. This is a matter of national security. Um, if I had it my way, I would hope that Democrats, Republicans, whatever, would put their politics to the side and realize, okay, we should support the American citizens. We should support the legal migrants who are in this nation. And I mean, it's literally that simple. So I mean, I don't know if that would actually happen, but if they were able to accomplish this with prison reform, then they should be able to accomplish this with a border wall. Unfortunately, the Democrats are saying, that the border wall is literally like non-negotiable, and they shouldn't take that type of stance because I don't know, maybe the Democrats have very, very bad like vision, and I don't think they understand how this may hurt them pretty bad politically in the future. Okay, we are a nation of immigrants. and we are a nation of our American citizens. It is not wrong to um, want to properly vet people. It's not wrong to want to protect our country and the safety of our children, and to protect the American dream for our nation. Um, and it's almost like it's become blatantly obvious that at this time that Democrats seem to support illegal immigrants and their dreams over that of American citizens. So when it's all said and done, it's going to hurt all of us, okay? And I think it's going to hurt the Democrats because whatever lobbyists or special interest groups they may answer to or whatever, they have to remember they are working here in America. They're working for us. So I wouldn't wish this, but if they just so happen to succeed in their open borders, conquest, their whole campaign or whatever, um, they're not going to be following their job duty in serving the American people. Now, we had an officer in California that was brutally murdered by an illegal immigrant. But here's the thing: the the officer that was shot down at a traffic stop was a legal migrant. So it's like at this time it appears like the Democrats are siding with an illegal immigrant over a legal immigrant. And we're not even talking about Americans at that point, or like citizens that were born here and whatnot. So it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be a political warfare or whatever. It could be really simple. We can make it a bipartisan effort where both political parties, look good. Um, they both win in the end. But to deny Donald Trump $5 billion for a border wall, I mean, $5 billion is not anything in regards to government spending. It it's nothing. Like it's just a drop in the bucket, and it's not very complicated to figure it out. Now, I think I saw this somewhere on the news, but something like over 7 million, what was it? 7 million illegal immigrants actually applied, to buy guns, and they were denied. And I think this is an FBI statistic. If I find it, I'll post it in the description. But it actually lets you know that the illegal immigrants that are inside of our country are arming themselves, okay? Or they're attempting to arm themselves. And I mean, um, even though they may be denied, we see that they are taking the initiative, to arm themselves. And it's really kind of funny because, like, I look at a lot of the Democrats and what they propose, and they're not very much for the Second Amendment. They want to take our guns. They call it gun control, but they want to minimize the size of our clips. Um, for our guns, they want to over time take away citizens' rights to own guns. So this is really, the problem that we're in. We want to be peaceful, but we want to be fair. So when our president sacrifices his holidays and stays back in Washington, and then everybody else leaves, and especially the Democrats, they just take off and they don't even try to renegotiate. It looks really, really bad in the American people's eyes. Um, no matter what the Democrats may try to say, no matter how much the media may try to back up the Democrats and say, oh, yeah, the Democrats are the heroes, they're the heroes. When it's all said and done, the Democrats are allowing women and children to be human trafficked and sex trafficked and brutally raped and gangbanged, if not killed in the process. Um, they're allowing gang members, MS-13, to come into our country completely unvetted. And this is really looking bad, and I believe that this is really going to backfire on them when it's all said and done. So, I support President Trump in his stand. You know, you have to remember he's not really getting paid a salary for being the president, okay? And he definitely did not have to sacrifice Christmas and maybe the New Year um, trying to reach a compromise and trying to prioritize the safety of not only American citizens and legal migrants, but also the safety of whatever immigrants may be coming into America. It is the coyotes that exploit the immigrants. It is the drug cartels, the human traffickers that exploit the immigrants. So if the Democrats truly care, even if they claim, oh, we care more about the illegal immigrants, the illegal aliens over the American citizens, why would you consciously put them in harm's way like that? I mean, deeply ponder on this and consider, what I'm saying in this video, because it's not complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. But at this point, I believe that the Democrats are making it really, really complicated. And it's like they're just trying to make Donald Trump look bad no matter what. Donald Trump could cure cancer, and they're going to have a problem with it. Donald Trump could bring world peace, and they will literally have a problem with it. And where are the solutions? That's the question. $5 billion is nothing. It's nothing. So that's it for this video. You have yourself a good night. God bless.